Let's bring in ABC's Chief Foreign Affairs anchor, Martha Raddatz, who will be hosting This Week later on this morning. Martha, it's always great to have you. So as we just noted there, President Trump now wants to send National Guard troops to other major cities as part of that crackdown on crime. How far could this go?
Well, President Trump is now threatening to go after crime in Chicago, not just immigration. He said, unless you straighten it out, we're coming. Now, does he have the legal authority to do it? This is going to be in the courts for a long time, no doubt, if he does that. He can under certain circumstances. And as Selena pointed out, he declared an emergency here in Washington, D.C. But it's very different in the states. He's not really the commander-in-chief of the National Guard in those states. And that's, I think, why you'll see it in the courts. And a lot of these governors are pushing back already, condemning President Trump's thoughts about sending the Guard. But we all remember he did that in L.A.
Yeah, and many of the mayors and governors are taking those steps to push back. I do want to turn to the turmoil at the CDC. President Trump fired the director. Several top officials have now resigned. What impact could this all have on public health?
I think that's the big question, Whit. I mean, you've got all these top officials resigning, replacing the CDC director. What does that really mean for all of us? What does this mean for your health? You know, President Trump had that very successful Operation Warp Speed during the COVID-19, getting that vaccine out there. Secretary Robert Kennedy Jr. believes differently than Donald Trump. So we'll have to see what this means and what they leave behind at the CDC. Whit.
All right, Martha Raddatz, thank you so much. And remember to tune into This Week later on this morning to see Martha's full interview with Maryland Governor Wes Moore. Plus, the former CDC vaccine chief discusses why he resigned this week amid that controversial shakeup at the nation's leading public health agency.